have taken on the biggest challenge to go 82-0. Now with the normal roster, that wouldn't be possible. So that's why every time we lose, I will add one of the most hated players to the Portland Trail Blazers. And on the other side, I will add one of the most loved players to the Washington Wizards. The goal is to see which team can go 82-0 first. The most hated or the most loved? So before we even add anybody, let's see if it's possible to even, let's say, go 2-0. And just so you guys know, of course, we're on Simulator 50 difficulty. Simulate regular season to this point, and we already lost the first game. So the most loved is the Washington Wizards. They already lost the first game. Let's see on the other end. And the Portland Trail Blazers already lost their first game too. So it's clear, both of these teams need a lot of help. Okay, now to find out who's the most hated versus most loved, we have a video here from Jump Shot. Who do we have first?
Kevin Durant is one of the most hated players in the NBA. Back when he was
Indeed he is.
But all it took was one decision that would make him one of the most hated players in NBA history.
By a mile. Dude, he literally joined the Golden State Warriors. When that happened, he instantly, by a mile, became the most hated player in the NBA. And some people still hate him to this day. It's been like 8 years, 9 years. Like, get over it. Prime Kevin freaking Durant. What? He's got like a 97 at least from the Warriors. 98 overall at 28 years old. That is beautiful. He's on to the most hated team. But now we have to see who's going to be on the most loved team. Who do we have for the most loved?
One of the most loved players in the NBA. It's actually his former teammate.
Stephen Curry.
One of the greatest players of all time.
Best shooter.
But he's one of the most loved as well.
It is so true.
Curry.
Dude, the reason why he's one of the most loved is because he stayed with one franchise the whole time. He's not over here hopping teams like everybody else. Prime Stephen freaking Curry. Are you kidding me? Boom, he's a 98 overall too. That is fire. 298 overalls on each team. And for this season, I'm going to control and watch over the most loved team's record, and we'll see at the end of the season who has the better record, the most loved or the most hated, and we'll switch teams every season to keep it fresh. We have Stephen Curry versus Kevin Durant, both in their prime. Who's going to carry their team to a better record? I mean, 82-0 is not happening. We're 1-5. There is no way. I don't care if he had a good game. Why is he taking more shots than prime Stephen Curry? Why? But against his current self, and they won. Current Steph Curry went 7 for 20. Prime Steph Curry went 11 for 17, 29 points, 99 overall now. That's what I love to see. Come on. Stephen Curry and the Wizards are definitely picking up some steam towards the end of the season. Close to 40 wins game. 37 wins, but that's better than I thought. 37-45, finished 10th in the conference. Kevin Durant, on the other hand, he got 32 wins. So Stephen Curry was able to get 5 more wins. And that does matter, guys, because before we go 82-0, there'll be a lot of seasons to see which team has the better record. And that is key because whichever team got the better record more times throughout the video, I'll be giving away one jersey for any player in that team to anybody in the comments. You just have to comment your favorite player. So right now, it's 1-0 to most loved. All right, let's get back to the video and find out who's the next player we're adding to the most hated team first.
But another player that is hated in the NBA, Ben Simmons.
That is so true, though.
Weakest, most pathetic excuse for a professional athlete we have ever seen in not just American history, but the history of sport.
Okay, that is a stretch. That's actually an interesting ad because I wasn't even clocking Ben Simmons, but it is facts. He's by far one of the most hated players in the NBA. So you're getting added on to the team. This is supposed to be prime Ben Simmons, quote unquote, which is an 87 overall point guard at 6'10". So no matter what way you slice it, that's a really good player. Now let's see what we got for the most loved. I'm gonna guess it's either Dirk Nowitzki or let's say Kobe, maybe LeBron.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is one of the most loved players in the NBA. Giannis grew up in Athens, Greece.
I'm Greek, baby. Come on.
Now with just 11 years in the NBA, he's already a 2-time MVP, NBA champion, and 8-time All-Star.
Their first championships since freaking Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Giannis in your prime right now, 98 overall. Prime Stephen Curry with prime Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now I did say we're switching teams though every season, so we're gonna be watching over the most hated team this season. They got the Warriors and Pelicans 2 times. Can they go 3-0? Let's see. W. Almost lost by 13 points here. Ben Simmons went off. Oh my goodness, 34 points. Most unrealistic thing here is they went 8 for 10 from the free throw line. I'm curious to see what this record is by All-Star break. I was for sure confident that the most loved team would for sure have the better record after this season without a Giannis, but who knows? Maybe KD and Ben Simmons can pull it off. It's All-Star break, 26-29. I expected a little bit better, 27-29. Like again, 27, 8, and 17. This was how Ben Simmons was playing. Just obviously a little bit lower. Like KD's averaging 23, 6, and 6 on insane splits. And Ben Simmons is averaging almost a triple-double on 60% from the field. I have a feeling right now the most loved team is a little bit under 500. We just need to pick it up. Come on. End the season strong and go 500. 2-game winning streak. Yes! Okay, Luka is the MVP every time. 41 and 41. That's an improvement from 32 and 50 to 41 and 41. 41 and 41 compared to what? 42 and dude, the most loved team beat us by 1 game. 1 game. Are you kidding me? Look, they won on a 5-game winning streak. We only went on a 2-game winning streak. Oh my god. So now it is 2-0 to the most loved. But either way, that's the 3rd season that I haven't gone 82-0 with anybody, which is not good for me at all. The reason why is because every 3rd season that I fail to go 82-0 with either team, I have to eat a sour treat. And I'm not good with sweet and or sour stuff at all. Yeah, and if this is taking too far, guys, down the road, we got a super sour jawbreaker. So because that's the 3rd season we failed, we have these chewy sour candy gums. Got a bunch of them here. Oh, that's so funny. Man, for the lowest level, that's pretty sour, man. Damn. I'm literally just eating a cavity right now. That was way too much sour candy at once. Let's move on. Let's see what we're adding next. Who do we got, man?
And speaking of one of the best players in the NBA, he was also Now, most people either love or hate LeBron.
That is very true. But this version of LeBron,
by the entire NBA.
That is facts. It had a Kevin Durant-like impact. That man, when he went to the Heat, was hated everywhere. Jerseys were getting burned. And this is exactly who they needed. They got freaking Miami Heat. Evil LeBron James. The 99 overall. And who do we have for the most loved?
After his 4 years in Miami, LeBron was tired of being the villain.
So true.
He decided his one goal was to bring a championship to the team that drafted.
Are you serious?
Teaming up with Kyrie and Kevin Love, he pulled off the greatest comeback ever. Finally bring a trophy
3-1 comeback.
Fulfilling his promise. He went from fans burning his jersey
to
being their savior.
From the evil villain to the hero. That is so funny. So the most hated team gets evil LeBron, and the most loved team gets the hometown hero LeBron. We need 2016 LeBron. It has to happen. This is freaking 2016 LeBron. He's a 99 overall too. Damn. And you know, you got the differences. The Heat one's a little bit better of a shooter, but this one is a little bit better with the leadership. Most hated got Ben Simmons at point, LeBron at small forward, KD at the 4th, and then the most loved has Steph Curry at the point, LeBron James 2016 at small forward, and Giannis at the power forward. I'm genuinely lost on which team will have a better record, but with that said, can we go 5-0? We got Steph, LeBron, and Giannis on the most loved team in their prime. How do we even lose back-to-back to the Hawks? Why is Jordan Poole taking this many shots? And how is prime LeBron going 4 for 15? I'm gonna simulate till we play the most hated team. The record is starting to go crazy with 21-7. Who would have thought when you have prime LeBron James that you'll have a good record? I just simulated over the game by accident, but the most loved team beat the most hated team by 21 points. Anthony Simons was the leading scorer. Yeah, that's why they lost. 2016 LeBron, put in that work. Giannis, put in that work. Steph Curry, that's what you love to see. That's how every box score should look. I've never got this many wins this fast. We're gonna get almost 60 wins, 58, and 24. Luka, whatever. So we are the 1st seed in the Eastern Conference. Portland's the 4th seed, but they're in the Western Conference. So let's see who has the better record. It was super close last time, and boom, they have 48. Wow, they got a lot less wins. They got 10 less wins than the most loved team. That makes it 3-0 right now to the most loved. It's a blow right now. Let's see if the most hated can make a comeback.
Kyrie Irving is the first player that was once beloved by every NBA fan.
At a time, he was
now hated by most. This was when Kyrie slowly started becoming hated. Because the summer of 2017, the Boston Celtics.
It's not just that though, too, because then after that, it didn't go that well with Boston. He went to Brooklyn, and some people had issues with him in Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving is definitely one of the most hated players still today. All right, so peak of his powers, prime Kyrie Irving on the Boston Celtics. You are getting welcomed on gladly because they need a scoring guard. It's not going to be Ben Simmons, but now the most loved. Who are they going to be? And to keep out of the most loved team, we got a video here from Austin Sweat describing the 8 most loved players in NBA history.
Number 8, Yao Ming.
Yao Ming.
Yao Ming wasn't a lot of Americans fans' favorite, but he was a favorite across the entire world.
I've never met anybody that hates him though. You know what? Yao Ming is not a player who I thought was gonna go on any team, but I'm not mad. Yao Ming, get your butt into the team. He's like a 91, I would assume, overall. Let's see here. He is a 91 overall too. Now I can't even lie, the most loved team, their lineup looks insane. But at the same time, their team also does look insane. Strange enough, still nobody has passed the 5-0 test. Can we pass it? This should be it. Thank you. 5-0. Kyrie Irving, one of by far the most hated players at his peak. 39 points. And Ben Simmons, yeah, this team is perfect for Ben Simmons. Oh my goodness, 2013 and 13. If this team goes to like 70 and 12, Luka better not win MVP. You have to get in the 50s for sure. There's a lot of games coming up here, and they're getting a lot of wins. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, perfect. Get about 57-ish wins. Get like 58 wins. Come on, 58 wins? The same record as the most loved team last year, 58 wins. I'm so tired of seeing your chubby fat face, Luka. So they now have the exact same record as the most loved team from last year. I would find it hard to believe the most loved team didn't get the same amount of wins, adding Yao Ming. 58 and 24 compared to 54 and 28. They got worse. What is the logic in that? They got worse with Yao Ming instead of Jonas Valanciunas. So adding Yao Ming, they got worse, but I'm not even mad about that because now it's a point on the board for the most hated team. It is now 3-1 on the scoreboard. Now, right before we get to adding in the new players to each team, this is the 6th season, guys, which remember means we are on to the next sour candy. The sour strips. What do we got?
Kyrie isn't the only NBA player
Joel Embiid
that became hated because Joel
Such
Embiid
facts.
was one of the most hated players in the NBA.
Hey! What is that?
Gets mad about the no
Flops.
call, goes back on defense, falls after getting hit, then pulls Mitchell Robinson down to the ground by his leg. After
Hey, I forgot about that. Embiid, you've been perfectly for the most hated team, my friend. Joel Embiid, welcome perfectly into the team. You're reunited with Ben Simmons. The most hated team might actually make a comeback because this is a very well-rounded team. Yao Ming, who do we got, baby?
Number 7,
Vince Carter.
Vince has been one of everyone's
Raptors
favorite
legend.
players ever since the 2000 dunk contest,
Facts.
when he dunked over a 7-foot-tall grown man in the
In the Olympics, jumping over somebody. It's fun to use players you don't always see every single time. So Vince Carter, you're 97 overall apparently too, which is insane to me. I'm not complaining. And you're telling me this is how the most loved team looks now? Steph, Vince, LeBron, Giannis, and Yao. I'm stuttering because it's so good. It doesn't just stop there though. The most hated as Ben Simmons, Kyrie, LeBron, KD, Joel Embiid. Watch the most loved for this season. Let's see if they can pass the 5-0 test. Okay. Both teams doing back-to-back seasons now. Steph Curry seems to be leading the way pretty much every single time, with LeBron kind of being like a Jokic doing everything. Because right now they're what, 10-0? They're 10-0. Oh, they caught their first loss of the season at 21 wins. 10-point loss to the Grizzlies because Morant, who I was mentioning earlier, bites me in the butt. Are they going to be 41-1 in the second game? 41-1. They beat the Lakers. Old man LeBron never stood a chance because everybody is going off. Dude, 70 wins. Oh my God. 75. They break the old-time Warrior record and get 77 wins. Dude, I literally wanted to leave this guy off this game. This is so annoying. 77 wins and we don't get an MVP? Are you actually stupid? I'll check the stats and standings because I have to, but I already know, yeah, the Wizards first place. Then you got the Western Conference with 58 wins again. So adding Joel Embiid got them 0 wins apparently. But adding Vince Carter got the most loved team 23 wins. So now it is 4-1 on the seasons. The most loved team is be sure in the most hated team. Now it is time, unfortunately, to do the sour strips, dude. Hey, this is massive. Do you know what else is massive? I don't like candy like that anymore, man. It just feels like I'm getting a cavity, dude. Way too big of a piece. All right, boys, new day, but same vibe. Let's see who we have to add for each team now. So obviously we just added Joel Embiid. Who do we got now, though? Who's gonna beat?
Now, Joel Embiid might be hated for the way he played, but Ja Morant is hated for what he did off the court.
That's
Ja Morant
true.
has been loved by fans since he played his first game.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's one of the most loved players until that Instagram incident happened.
Ja and the Grizzlies started showing up in headlines everywhere.
That is also true. People don't like the trash talk. They didn't like the gritties. Ja Morant, you're welcome to the team. 92 overall, beautiful. We gotta ask somebody for the most love too. Let's go.
Number 6.
Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan. Duncan would always get criticized for being a boring player.
Kind of like Jokic.
Still one of, if not the greatest power forward in NBA history.
Easily the go power forward. I'm not even kidding. I don't know if I've ever met somebody that's hated Tim Duncan. So prime Tim Duncan, you're gonna be like a 97 or something. 98 overall, dude, nasty. And this is how the most loved team is looking. Freaking beautiful. We'll put Ben in for 30 minutes a game. Off the bench is a 6-man, which works perfect. And I love the starting lineup on this team. The most loved team just went 77-5. The most hated team just added Ja Morant. Will he be enough to go 82-0? They already lost. Lost by 12 to the kings of old teams because DeMar DeRozan just beats us. Ja goes 2 for 7. 44-6. You know what? It's not 82-0. And right now the most hated team is balling out. And dude, we lost to the most loved team by 34 points. Giannis had 37. Curry had 32. Kyrie had 27, but it was 9 for 21. All right, 71-11. This stupid fat ass still wins MVP, but it's okay. 71-11 versus boom. Oh my goodness. 71-11 versus 70-12. So now you guys can see on the scoreboard is 5-2. So a potential comeback may be in the works. Ja Morant averaged 22 and 10. See, this is why I knew Ja would help so much though. He always gets a lot of assists in simulations. Okay, now we are moving on to our 9th season, but before we have players, that means another season for the sour candy. Who's next?
Future has in store. But while Ja has problems off the court, Draymond Green has problems on the court.
We got Mr. Boom. Ow. We got Draymond Green. Oh, this is the iconic leg. And you know what didn't make it any better is his podcast. People hate Draymond's podcast too. So Draymond Green, you're an amazing player in your prime. What are you, like at 88, 90? 90 overall. And he's perfect for this team. This team needs a Draymond Green. All right, so most love tier though. Is it gonna be
Number 5.
Dirk Nowitzki? That makes so much sense.
Like, it's been a 13-time NBA All-Star.
I don't even think Heat fans hate Dirk, right? Prime Dirk Nowitzki. I wish he had the long hair, but it's okay. Prime Dirk Nowitzki's a 99. Oh my goodness. I don't know about all that. Put Tim Duncan off the bench because I need some spacing. I do. I need some spacing. This is how it's looking. I'm confident somebody this season can go 82-0. Whether it's the most hated team that I'm not controlling this season or it's the most loved, I am actually confident it can happen. We're blowing out the Miami Heat and the Warriors. First ever game for the squad. Dirk has 30 and 12 and 4 for 11 for 3. Not the best percentage, but still he's spacing the floor. There's exactly what we need. 30 and freaking oh, they're winning by 30 points damn near every game, if not more. Like, Steph Curry is the MVP of this team. He's going off every single game. Every game that's a blow, but then we play against the Mavericks and it's not a blow. We won by 12 against the Wolves. Okay, all we gotta do is get to 60. I swear on everything I love to you guys, I'm cursed at the 60 and Omar. 62. All we have left is 20 games. End of the season. Sims to the end of the season. I always get cursed here. No K Legacy games. Thank you. 677. No, come on, we can do it. We're right here. 79, 80, 81, 82! My camera, you're not pausing camera. 82 and 0! Oh! I'm sorry. I just took it. Yo, this game is actually dumb. How is he winning MVP? I'm showing you this guys right now. Go to here, General. This is the first time too that I've done this and I haven't turned down the simulated difficulty. Simulated playoffs. Could this be it? 4-0. 4-0. I swear on everything that I love if we lose to the Mavericks. Thank you. We better win. We have every single player in their prime. Luka Doncic. Are we see? Guys, no matter what I do, I've added the greatest players pretty much of all time onto this team. Luka had 26 and 20. I'm just gonna simulate the last game. I'm not gonna look. If we lose to Luka Doncic, I'm done. We went 82-0. We still won MVP. You see? Are you kidding? We're safe on the candy. The most loved team won overall, 6-2. 2 in the season, which means a jersey is being given away from your favorite player from the team. You should have to comment who it is, whether it's Dirk, LeBron, whoever. This game is crazy. I'm out. Check out this video right here. By the way, guys, you're gonna love it, and there's gonna be a lot more uploads coming out weekly now on this channel, and it's gonna be multiple weekly, so you're gonna want to subscribe here now. But yeah, just